Greetings all, Vanna here for the Earth Signs weekly message. Alright, I am very excited to get into this. First card that came out for you is the Queen of Pentacles, and you also have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you have some incredible reward coming in. I'm being very drawn to the sparkle that's falling around her. And I feel like the abundance and prosperity will just fall in like this heaven-sent starfall. Especially because we have prosperity coming out. And I wish I was recording when I was doing the pre-shuffle with this deck. I love this deck, by the way. Sacred Geometry Oracle. One of my favorites now. When I was shuffling and I said, okay, card for Taurus. This just like straight out and into the spot where the Taurus cards lay. And so that it was an indicator to me how powerful this prosperity shift is going to be for you. And it's going to be a very sudden shift. In the dice, we have Uranus, Libra, and the number 8. And because I'm not very familiar with the planet of Uranus's energy, I had to look it up, and I'm so glad I did. It is the planet of sudden and unexpected change. It rules freedom and originality, is not afraid to choose chaos, but ultimately will prioritize what is for the greatest good for humanity. Uranus energy leading your life right now is going to initiate this change of upheaval, chaos that leads you to the life that it is you desire. And that also can mean different things to different people. Romantic love coming out here for Virgo, and the Four of Wands that was the bottom of the deck. I'm actually going to keep it out because I see another message coming in. Yep. So many of us want that passionate connection, and even when it comes out as romantic love, it does not have to mean anything more than what you want it to mean. Whether that is a genuine friendship, a happy family life, or this true soul partner, whatever it is, you can only meet someone as deeply as you have met yourself. And many of my Tauruses have gone through so very much. And that is why this has been such a sudden and powerful shift for you. Because you have been in this fostering and nurturing energy, trying to create this world that you will be happy, that you will be safe. And I love this, especially coming out for my devoted and goal, objective-minded Capricorns. Coherence. First of all, number 13, we have a Friday the 13th coming up in December. I feel like that's going to be a special day. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize with the frequency of the heart and the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. 333 on my timer as I was saying that. And this is going to be a reality of balance because we have Libra and the number 8. You have the strength of the Leo energy in that, but also the harmony and balance that comes in with Libra. And this is because you have done so much work internally. Princess of Cups in reverse, Devil in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, I could literally keep going with all of these. All of these reversals leading to Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, because you are healing, because you have healed. You have come to the other side of it, having understood those lessons. You're not hanging upside down in that tree anymore. I love when the deck just continues like that. And I just pick it up and cut to the Queen of Swords. Like, this internally has changed. You fundamentally think and react differently. And if you don't believe me, 444, numbers are very important to you. If you don't believe me, look back on your recent life situations. How have you reacted to the stresses and pressures? Give you one example from my last week. My brother just got a truck, and someone sideswiped his car when we were on a hike one day and broke the tire rod. Didn't even know that was a fucking thing. I'm not a car person. I'm a spiritualist. But I digress. Instead of freaking out or getting angry, he and I handled it, calling a tow truck driver, handling when that got delayed, making sure we went to the auto shop to see the mechanic that we were going to use. All of that was a lot more mature and focused reaction than we would have had if that happened to us as teenagers. And so it was one moment of realization, ironically enough, that's the bottom of the deck for both you and the fire signs. The realization was we have changed so much because we react to situations so very differently. The seeds of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. This is what you did so long ago. You have brought this unconscious, incorporeal idea into the physical reality, and that cannot be denied. The work that you have done to create this, it is beautiful, and it will bring you prosperity. It will connect you to the people that are meant to be in your life. And yes, I need you to understand everything happens for a reason, and everything happens for a season. Everything will come to an end. The hard times that you are struggling with, that shall pass. And I need you to remember that for when you are in the good times, so that you can enjoy them, so that you do not let the mundane tasks, the menial things that will always come up, distract you from living the life that you have worked so very hard for. Jump in, Andromeda energy, adventure. Say yes to this change. Say yes to Uranus stepping into your life. Uranus is a higher octave of Mercury, and we all know what happens when Mercury energy comes into our lives. Things fall apart. Things go a little crazy, but sometimes there are also amazing coincidences and alignments and realization. You have the ability to put a lens on what it is you are looking at. But so often we say, what's the worst that could happen? And we say that out of a place of optimism. But you are literally asking for that filter to be put on your day and your life to see the worst possibilities, the worst outcomes, and the worst events. Change that. Uranus, bring the most positive changes into my life. If it serves my greatest and highest good, may it bring me prosperity, abundance, love, and joy, because that is what we are here to feel, my love. The human experience is a lot of things. I can't say it boils down to one mindset or mission statement. But what I can say is that some of us were born to feel a lot of pain and love. Some of us were born to cause a lot of pain because we didn't feel love. There is light and shadow in all things, and not every person comes with the same mission that you do. Not every person comes with the same tool set as you do. There are some people walking around in this world that are so disconnected from their higher self, their soul has stepped out. And they become some very scary monsters in our world. But there will always be shadow, for there is light. And there will always be light when there is shadow. It's not about destroying one or the other. It's trying to live in harmony and balance with what we can understand and what we know. And there is so much that you have done yourself, my love. I want you to be open to letting others guide you or show you. But please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Have a beautiful day, my earth signs.